Hello and welcome to my channel, Mazzaline Holistic Life Coach. 5 steps to a healthier mindset. Thanks for all your kind feedback on my podcast. It's great to hear how these podcasts has helped transform your lives. This is going to be one of the last podcasts for the month of July. Series 5, Step 1. We'll be looking at meditation. We'll be looking at how everyday life stress can affect our well-being, our mindset, and we'll be looking at techniques on how we can lower our anxiety levels to a healthier mindset. Life in general can be very stressful. There can be so many reasons why we find it difficult to relax. Meditation can help us to work towards lowering our stress levels. Some of the reasons why we can become stressed could be work-related. It could be that we've taken on so many tasks at work that we find it very difficult to try and relax. It could be family-related. It could be that we have a very busy household, lots of commitments to do, and all these things can cause us to feel stressed. It could be finances. It could be debt. It could be health worries. It could be peer pressure from other people. It could just be life in general that overwhelms us. It also can be that we've taken on too many things at once, and all these things are becoming to overwhelm us. It could be that we're in a confined space or a confined place, or it could be people that could cause us a lot of stress and worries. The list is endless. How all these things can have a big impact on our mindset and our long-term well-being. Going back to what I said earlier during this podcast, that sometimes we tend to overlook the mind. We tend to focus perhaps on our weight, on our looks, what we wear, what we eat. But the mind needs a workout too. Our mind is a very powerful machine that controls and holds power to many parts of our life and how we function. And if the mind is not looked after, it can start to deteriorate, sometimes not of our own doing. However, the things that we can do to change and to help to have a healthier mindset is maintaining the brain, as perhaps we would look after our car. We'd probably take our car for a yearly MOT checkup. What about maintaining the mind just as well as you maintain your car? So if the mind becomes even more overwhelmed by life, we have to look at ways that we can reduce, and hopefully with this podcast will help you to look at some of these areas. Meditation. One of the first things that we can do is to minimize the stress level is perhaps you could write down all the things that are causing you to feel stressed, tired, overwhelmed. Perhaps you could keep a diary of your daily schedule, of all the things that you have done that day. Then look back at those things and see what is necessary and what was unnecessary, and how much time that we spent on those things and not actually giving ourselves that sort of downtime. If you're taking on more tasks than necessary, then you'll be able to recognize that once you start writing those things down, and you can say, well, this is what I did today. That's what I need to take out. These are the things that I can reduce the way I do my daily task. Let's look at an alternative way. Let's look at how we can reduce some of these anxieties and stress to a healthier mindset. One of the things that is also quite important is drinking plenty of water. I know we tend to hear that all the time, but it's very important to feed the brain. It's just like your car. If you don't put water into that car will break down after a time. So the mind needs to remain hydrated. So look at as well the amount of intake of daily water you need to drink for men and also for women. So look into that because it's really important. There are various ways to meditate and to relaxation. Find which best suits you. It's good to try different methods. The holistic way is just another way, an alternative approach. Adapting outside the box. Just looking at things differently that you wouldn't have thought of before. So that's another great way to look at things. Let's look at some of the tips and suggestions. Practice things and practical things that we could actually do. Find a time and a place that suits you. You can meditate for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or even longer. It's entirely up to you. Whatever best suits you and whatever time you have is worthwhile using. Also, if you're into, say, scented candles or incense sticks, it's important to find that thing that actually suits you. And you can actually set the room, the atmosphere with scented smells. It doesn't even have to be candles if you're not into that. Anything that sets the atmosphere for you. It could be that maybe you could start with maybe music, calming music. If you don't have calming music, maybe just beforehand or a week before, you can plan ahead and maybe do a selection of musics that you can put together for yourself that will help you to relax, whatever's best for you. And just before you start the day of your meditation, just think about how you're going to go about it, how you'd like to approach that day, that evening, that afternoon. And also when you're just about to start, to just put aside, departmental your day. Because it's important to sort of put things aside so that you can relax or find that time to relax. You can maybe take a bath if that's something that will help you to relax. You can do whatever is going to help you to have a healthier mindset and get more out of your meditation. Preparing the room or your space is very important. If you have a room that overwhelms you with lots of things, if possible, pack those things away. If possible, declutter that room. If it's not possible, just do whatever is best for you or find that space or that place where you can shut yourself away just for yourself. That will be a great thing to do. Another great tip to meditate just before, think of nothing. If you can, just sort of let everything go, let life go. Just let life just drift away just for that time that you're going to sort of do your meditation. Once your mind is relaxed, you'll be able to sort of clear, visualize, and see a lot more things that perhaps you never thought of at that point that could perhaps help you later on in that day or in your week or in your life. Also important is your breathing. To really think about breathing, because sometimes when we're anxious or we've got a lot going on in our life, we tend to breathe perhaps a lot faster, and perhaps you could hear your heart beating a lot faster. So do think about your breathing, like you're breathing in slowly, inhaling, exhaling. Just find whatever suits you best. You don't have to follow all these tips and suggestions. Simply take out parts if that suits you, or apply some. If that doesn't suit you, just listen to these podcasts for entertainment purposes. Another part of the art of relaxation is painting. You don't have to be an artist to paint. This is another alternative way to meditate and to relax. Painting can allow you to express yourself through color, through texture, through the strokes of the paint, of the brush. It can be very therapeutic. Meditation hasn't got to be the norm that we are taught or we used to. It can be whatever is best for you, whatever will help you to have a healthier mindset. Another thing is about holistic approach. It is an alternative way to help you to connect with your inner thoughts, your body, connecting with every part of you and finding that inner harmony, that inner peace. It has many health benefits. It can reduce anxiety, it can reduce high blood pressure, and just by readjusting these things can help you to have a healthier mindset. When you meditate, another great thing is to visualize. That's another way of almost having a photographic thought or memory where you can visualize something. It could be the sunset, it could be a place you went to that you so loved, it could be the beach, it can be anything that maybe you can just focus on that will give you a happy moment while you're meditating. Meditation has so many health benefits. It can help to reduce aging. If you think about this concept, stress and worrying can add years to the aging process. So it has many health benefits in reducing the aging, lots of benefit to long-term mindset, minimizing our stress level to a healthier mindset. So why not start your day? And how you would like to start your day? Perhaps in the mornings, you can meditate before you get up in the morning. Set that time aside. Or if you like, just before you go to bed at night, you can just sort of de-stress by meditating, by just leaving the day behind you, leaving all your worries behind you, and just focus on reducing the stress level. Another good thing you could think about as well as part of your meditation and a part of having a great sleep is having certain drinks can stimulate the mind to cause even more anxiety, like it could be caffeine or anything that you think that will reduce your stress levels. Then just think about it and just work on those things to a healthier mindset. Meditation has so many great benefits. And I think if more people did that, you can get young people involved, you can get children involved to relax, because children are on the go all the time. So meditation can be a great way to help young people too to relax. You could do it as a family thing, you could do it as an individual thing, whatever best suits you. Once you've found the technique that suits you, try and meditate as a routine if you can. Try and keep it up regular and you'll see the health benefits, that how it will help you, help your family, help you in your work life, help you long-termly to have a healthier mindset. And as we're about to close now for meditation, I would like to leave you with some positive words of encouragement. Every day is just one day. What you don't achieve today, there is always tomorrow. Smile even when you don't feel like smiling. Laugh even when you don't feel like laughing. As when you smile, the whole world smiles back at you. So thank you for listening to the podcast and have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful meditation time and take care. Until next time, bye.